Hey guys, this is Taquita with Scorpio Sun Tarot Readings. Today I'm doing a message for the sign of Aquarius, my Aquas. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you're on the cusp between Pisces and Aquarius, or on the cusp between Aquarius and Capricorn, okay? These messages may resonate for you. Take the messages that resonate, leave the ones that doesn't. You can watch this reading and resonate with maybe 75% of it, and the other 25% you're like, that's not my story. That's fine. Leave it. Let somebody else take it and digest it and, take it in, and you keep that 75% that you did get, okay? Also, if you are looking for a personal reading, I do those. You can check the description box, and I have my information in there on how to contact me for that. Also, hit the like button, guys. It definitely helps and supports my channel. It helps my channel to continue to grow so that I can reach more people to be able to assist. Because I do this. This is something I'm very passionate about. I really love doing readings. I love connecting to people. I love, assisting people with healing and higher power and divine, healing. I consider myself a spiritual counselor of sorts. So I really love reaching people, and this is something that I'm very passionate about. So I would love to reach as many people as possible. So you can help me do that by hitting that like button, guys. So I appreciate all the love and support. Also, leave a comment if you feel led to do that, okay? Let's get started. This is your monthly reading. For the monthly readings, I go over spiritual messages, career and finance, and also love. They're kind of a little vague. They're not really, I don't really kind of dab, and sometimes I get very tempted to do it because the Scorpio in me wants to investigate and want to get to like the nitty gritty of it, but I try to keep these as general and as light as possible, not get too in depth with it, but the spiritual part I probably do go into more depth with that, just because I'm just pulling spiritual cards. As I'm saying that, I need to actually get my cards out, so I'm very unprepared in this reading. I'm sorry, guys. So we're going to get you some spiritual messages first from your light deck, and from my goddess guidance oracle deck. All right, let's get started. I don't already spent too much time talking. Messages for Aquarius. What do they need to know for the month of December? What spiritual messages do Aquarius need to know? Spirit guides and angels. What messages does Aquarius need to know? Use me as a vessel to relay the messages that's needed for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. 2 messages for Aquarius. 1 more message for Aquarius. This is your card, Aquarius. Bodies of water. You are the water barrier. Messages for Aquarius. In Medicine Woman. So you have the bodies of water. It says spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So I kind of feel like, since you are the water barrier and it's telling you to spend more time near water, I kind of feel like you need to spend more time within yourself, is what I'm getting, in, just the channeled message that I'm getting. Like, you need to spend more time within yourself and nurturing yourself, and your rhythms, and the ebbs and flows of yourself, your emotions, things like that. So I really kind of feel like that's how you need to recharge. You need to probably retreat and take a break, take a step back, and kind of go within. I'm kind of getting like the hermit energy, like Virgo energy, okay? With the Medicine Woman, it says you are a channel for divine healing power. So a lot of you Aquarius may be healers. Some of you may practice in things like witchcraft, or maybe spells, or maybe tarot, or just spiritual things that I feel like you are using to help people heal, such as, like I said, what I do. I feel like I am a spiritual counselor. So I feel like you may be a healer. You may even work in like therapy, or like a chiropractor or masseuse or something like that, where you are touching a person's body physically, is what I'm getting. Could be maybe even like water aerobics is what I just got. I swear, things just be coming to me. Water aerobics is another thing that I'm getting, especially because you are the water barrier. Some of you may like to swim. You may teach others to swim. Because when people swim, I mean, I know it's swimming, but water, in spirituality, you know, in like the Baptist community, you know, they use water, and other, you know, spiritual communities, religions, they use water for baptism, right? It's like you are ending one, necessarily ending, but, you know, washing away your sins, and you are becoming whole. So that's another thing that I'm getting all these messages from divine about this. So yeah, I'm getting all those really good messages. Let's see, more messages for Aquarius. What messages do they need to know for the month of December? Spiritual messages for Aquarius for the month of December. All right, let's see, Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. 2 cards for Aquarius. 2 cards for Aquarius. One more. This wanted to come out. One more for Aquarius. Okay. We have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So it says your guidance is divinely guided. I feel like pretty much it's saying that you're being divinely guided. Like whoever is guiding you, it's divine energy. Whether you're being led by, you know, somebody in a spiritual realm. But I feel like this could also be teaching. You can be like a student or learning. Could be going back to school for some of you that may be older, going back to school. Or maybe if you're like in college, you know, just got out of high school, going to school. I don't feel like you're learning something. But whatever you're learning is something that you're being divinely guided to learn, into a path that you are supposed to be walking. I'm also getting, especially with this medicine woman card here, you're being taught to lead. You're being taught to heal. You're being taught to reach out to the masses and help heal people in a spiritual sense, in a spiritual way. And you're being divinely guided to take this path, okay? This path, whether it's in career, work, or just as something that you're doing on the side as a project. We have a warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So it's kind of like going all together. I really feel like a lot of you are being led to go down a spiritual path to help and assist people with healing, and guiding them through a spiritual journey. And you have like a very divine channel connected to a higher level of power, and you are curious about it. And you're being divinely guided, whether you know this or not, to actually walk this path. And I feel like it's something in you calling you to do this. And the universe is saying, have you answered that call? That phone is ringing. Are you just going to sit there and let it ring? Like, I get irritated when the phone is ringing. Like, I'm like, oh my God, somebody answer that phone. So I just really feel like this could be something that's not necessarily annoying you, but you hear that ringing, you hear that calling, and you're like, okay, I gotta answer it. And I feel like this month you may be, you know, going on that journey or continuing that journey to answer that call. Okay. All right, let's move on to your career and finance messages. Messages for career and finance for Aquarius. What messages do they need to know right now for the month of December? Messages for Aquarius. What do they need to know? 7 of Cups. Messages for Aquarius. Hierophant. Taurus energy. One more for career and finance. Again. Oh my God, I just got it. Whatever you're doing for work, Aquarius, is definitely something where you are being guided. You are helping and teaching. You can be teaching the youth. I'm just getting, you're being, look at the Hierophant. It's 2 people here, and they are, it's like this Hierophant is like teaching them. They're coming to the Hierophant for wisdom and for knowledge and for answers and seeking help. And that is what you're doing. Messages for Aquarius. One more for Aquarius, career and finance. One more for Aquarius, career and finance. Career and finance. One more for Aquarius. Ooh, 3 flipped over, y'all. 3 flipped over. We got the 9 of Cups, self-contentment, happiness, being happy and being good alone or just with whatever you're doing. Four of Wands, stability, home, family, neighborhood, community. And the Page of Cups could be somebody offering you something or sending you a message. Could be a loving message, or something that brings you a lot of happiness and, joy, and just brings a lot of warmth and love to you. So you may be receiving very heartfelt messages in regards to something that you love doing, work, career, finance, money. Seven of Cups here. I really feel like you may be getting some offers, especially with this Page of Cups. I feel like it's something that you have a lot of love and passion for. You're getting some type of offer that's going to stand out outside of the rest of the offers. And I feel like you're spoiled for choice. You're like, which one do I choose? Which company do I go with? What department do I go in? Which direction do I go? So it's kind of like almost like you may be confused or overwhelmed with options right now in regards to, your career. Now, if this is in reference to finance, it could be a lot going on with your finances. Like possibly, you may be kind of overwhelmed with finances. It could be a lot of confusion over money and things like that. And you may have somebody, could be a younger person. I remember I said I got youth. Maybe you're teaching the youth. This could be somebody who's a younger person who's coming to you and expressing how you helped them with something when it comes to their career or finance that really helped them and made them very happy. This could be somebody you share a bond with or some type of emotional bond with. Okay, but the Four of Wands, definitely working in the community or in your neighborhood. Okay, you can be I just really get like you working in your neighborhood or your community. A lot of you can be going into like maybe politics or some type of religious politics. I'm getting like maybe even like a church community or something like that. But whatever this is, it brings you a lot of satisfaction, a lot of contentment, a lot of happiness. But I definitely see you working in some type of spiritual or religion situation, which makes sense, especially with the spiritual messages that's come out. I really feel like you all are being led to walk this spiritual path, or this path where you are divinely guided to assist and help others heal in a spiritual way. Some of you may be going into work, maybe being a pastor or a deacon or something like that in a church. I'm just getting some type of spiritual connection when it comes to your career and your finance, okay? And I do feel like you're going to be working in the community, or this could be like a home-based operation or something like that. That's what I'm getting mostly, okay? Now let's move on to your love messages. Messages in love for Aquarius. 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 We got the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, messages in love, the High Priestess, one more for Aquarius in love. The Knight of Cups wanted to come out. One more for, in the Temperance. You got 3 major arcanas out of 4 with the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Devil, which is Capricorn energy, the 5 of Swords. As far as your love goes, I feel like you can be, this is either you dealing with somebody who has their guard up and is very defensive, or this could be you being very defensive and have your guard up against somebody or towards someone. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like good things are happening for you in your love life. I feel like the wheel is turning in your favor. I feel like the universe is paying you back. I'm getting like good karma coming in for you is what I'm getting. I'm also getting destined and fated, somebody destined or fated coming in. I feel like whoever this person is somebody that you have a very strong intuition about, like you are intuitively connected, like almost like you all maybe like finish each other's sentences, know what each other's thinking and feeling on a more spiritual level. I feel like this could be somebody who's very quiet. This could be somebody whose initials are B or J, or maybe your initials are B or J. But I feel like this could be somebody who's very quiet and observant, okay? Or this could be you, Aquarius, being very quiet and observant right now, not saying much, listening to your intuition, which is really great. I really feel like you're paying very close attention to your intuition and allowing your intuition to guide you. And you're not just doing it in your love life. I feel like you're doing it everywhere. You're doing it in your career path and spiritually. Your spiritual, the spirit, the spiritual messages is what's guiding you to do everything else. It's like it's trickling down, right? So your spiritual messages is pretty much you leading and, you know, kind of going down the spiritual path and taking it and answering that call that's been calling you to take the spiritual path, and it's affecting you and, you know, trickling over to your career and finance and now in your love life. So I really feel like you're listening very strongly to your intuition about something. I really feel like with the Temperance here, I feel like you could also be dealing with the Pisces or Sagittarius as well. But I'm getting with the Temperance card, this is something that you possibly had to wait for. You've been patiently waiting on. This is also about balance as well. And it's like a good spiritual balance. It's like a balance between emotion and just like reality, right? And I really feel like whoever you are dealing with, this could be you both pouring into each other's cups. Never like, I feel like the well is never running dry with this person. I really feel like y'all connect on an intuitive level. You definitely can be, somebody definitely can be holding back how they feel in this connection with the Five of Cups, especially with the Knight of Cups here. I do feel like somebody wants to move forward or take action towards love, but I kind of feel like somebody is I kind of almost feel like somebody is like either self-sabotaging or kind of like trying to look out for themselves in this connection. Like, that's why I feel like I'm getting the Seven of Wands energy. Somebody has their guard up. This could be somebody coming at them. Like, you can be coming at this person. They're like, nah. Like, you know, they have their guard up and they're not really doing what's in the best interest of the connection, just kind of what's in the best interest of them, or kind of doing what they feel is in the best interest of the connection, but, you know, kind of just not really doing what's in the best interest of the connection, if y'all understand what I'm saying. So it's like this person is doing what they feel is best for them, okay? But I don't feel like it's in a negative way. I kind of feel like they're in protective mode. They're trying to protect themselves. So this could be you, or this could be that person. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is somebody who may be conflicted, you know, has inner conflict. But with the Devil card being here, this could be somebody who has some fears, okay? They may have fears of connecting. Once I got to your your love reading, my throat just kind of kept getting like, I can't talk. Like, I keep having to clear my throat. I kind of feel like somebody's not speaking up. The High Priestess is somebody that's tight-lipped, not speaking up, being very observant and not doing anything. They're just kind of like noting everything. Like, okay, I see that. I see that. Okay, you did that. I remember that. I'll put this in my calendar and remember it 25 days from now. Okay, yeah, you did that. It's like just taking notes intuitively, but not really not acting on anything. So I kind of feel like somebody's not speaking up. Somebody's not saying something here. But somebody definitely wants to take action or move towards somebody or move towards what they love. But I kind of feel like this person is holding themselves back, possibly out of fear, and they're being very guarded. However, as I stated, I feel like this person is definitely fated and destined to be in your life with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I feel like you both have called each other in intuitively, and this has been like a spiritual, like, this is like a very divinely spiritual connection, especially with 3 major arcanas here. This is something that's really divinely guided. So you're not only being divinely guided in your spiritual realm in your career and finance, but also in your love. Okay, so please continue to listen to your intuition, because it's definitely guiding you and taking you down the right path, and it's bringing in good karma, good fate, good things the wheel of fortune, the wheel turning in your favor, okay? So those are the messages that I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that these messages gave you clarity and understanding on your situation. Again, guys, please hit the like button. As I stated, I do this. This is something I'm very passionate about, and I just want to reach as many people as possible. And again, you can help me do that by just hitting that like button. Also, hit the notification bell and subscribe if you feel led to. Also, check the description box below if you're looking for a personal reading or if you would like to donate to my channel. Until next time, my dears, bye.